Tired of the same old, predictable festivals? The ones that all seem to blend together? Well, it's time to shake things up. Australia's festivals are anything but ordinary. If you think you've seen it all, think again. Welcome to a place where the bizarre, the wild, and the downright hilarious are just part of the fun. Racing cockroaches, tossing frozen tuna, and partying under the stars in the middle of the Outback? Yep, that's all part of the madness down under. From a rainbow explosion of love at Mardi Gras to the most remote music festival in the world, Australia flips everything you know about festivals on its head. This is the place where you can race junk cars across the desert for charity or compete in the world's weirdest watermelon contests. Trust us, it's juicier than you think. Ready for something completely unexpected? Because Australia's festivals will show you a side of the world you never knew existed. Are you in? Picture this. You step into Sydney, and suddenly, the entire city comes alive, with color, music, and a wave of energy that's simply impossible to ignore. Welcome to the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, the ultimate LGBTQ+ celebration that turns the city into a vibrant explosion of love, pride, and pure freedom. Every year, from the last weeks of February to the start of March, this world-famous festival brings together over 10,000 participants, each one strutting their stuff in bold, stunning costumes, gliding alongside glittering floats down Oxford Street. Dykes on bikes rev their engines, the streets glow with rainbow lights, and the air is buzzing with the infectious energy of people cheering, dancing, and celebrating every shade of pride. And it's not just about the parade, it's a full-on party that goes all night long. The Mardi Gras after party? Oh, it's legendary. We're talking non-stop music, epic dance-offs, and performances from top international artists who'll have you dancing until the sun comes up. You won't want to miss a second of it. But Mardi Gras isn't just about the fun, it's about making a bold statement. What started as a protest march in 1978 for LGBTQ+ rights has now grown into a global celebration of freedom, equality, and love. It's more than a parade. It's a moment of unity and resilience, an inspiring display of the LGBTQ+ community's strength, spirit, and the unshakable belief that everyone deserves to live their truth. So, whether you're here to dance, to watch, or to march for what matters most, the Sydney Mardi Gras is a must experience. Come for the fun, stay for the powerful energy, and leave feeling more alive than ever. All right, hold on tight, because we're about to dive into the most remote, epic music festival you'll ever experience. Big Red Bash, right in the heart of the Australian Outback. Picture this, 3 days of non-stop music, camping under the stars, and pure, unfiltered adventure, all set on a massive cattle station in the Simpson Desert. Now, this festival didn't start with some huge crowd. Oh no, it kicked off in 2013 with just 500 people and a performance by Aussie music legend John Williamson. Fast forward to now, and it's grown into one of the most iconic outdoor music events in the country. And you'll see why. Big Red Bash takes place on a 1.3 million hectare organic cattle station. That's massive, with the concert area sprawling over 63,000 square meters. Forget about cramming into a tiny spot. Here, you get a 90 square meter campsite to yourself. Think plenty of space, perfect for stretching out and watching the stars twinkle above the endless desert. For fans of Australian rock, this is the ultimate dream festival. We're talking legends like Paul Kelly, Jimmy Barnes, Tim Rogers, and Daryl Braithwaite rocking the stage. But it's not just about the music. Oh no, it's a full-on, all-in adventure. Get ready to ride camels, try your hand at sandboarding down towering dunes, and even join in on some quirky activities like air guitar competitions. Oh, and did I mention dragon races and desert fashion parades? Yeah, it's that kind of festival. Expect the unexpected. But wait, here's where it gets even crazier. In 2023, Big Red Bash set the world record for the largest group performing the Nutbush City Limits dance. 5,838 people grooving together in perfect unison under the desert sun. Oh, and it doesn't stop there. That same year, 3,557 festival goers dressed head to toe in blue, from wigs to beanies, to form a giant human map of Australia while belting out tunes in the middle of nowhere. You don't see that every day. Here's the kicker. Big Red Bash is 100% off-grid. That means you bring everything you need, from water and food to camping gear, and get immersed in the raw beauty of the Outback for the whole festival. No phones, no crowds of thousands pushing you around. Just you, your mates, and the wild Australian landscape. So, if you're looking for an adventure that combines rock music, starry skies, and unforgettable experiences, Big Red Bash is calling your name. You won't find anything like this anywhere else. Imagine this. You and your mates pile into the most beat-up cars you can find. Cars so old they should have been scrapped years ago, and you drive them 3,600 kilometers across Australia's Outback. Sounds crazy, right? Welcome to the Shitbox Rally, the wildest, most off-the-wall road trip ever. But here's the kicker. It's not just about driving junkers across the country. It's all for charity. Yep, every year, these fearless drivers raise millions for cancer research while cruising through some of the most remote, rugged terrain in Australia. And it gets even crazier. When they hit Uluru, the legendary rock in the desert, all 400 drivers have to dress up as Elvis Presley. Hundreds of Elvises in the Outback, driving beat-up cars. It's as weird and wonderful as it sounds. Started back in 2010 with just 200 participants, today, the Shitbox Rally is one of Australia's biggest charity events, raising over $1.7 million for cancer research. If you want to join the madness and make a difference, this is the road trip of a lifetime. Now let's head to Port Lincoln, South Australia, for Tunarama, a quirky festival like no other. So what exactly is Tunarama? Well, it's all about the region's pride and joy, the mighty tuna. But forget fishing. This is about tuna tossing. Yep, contestants hurling 9-kilo frozen tuna across the sand to see who can throw it the furthest. And trust me, the competition is fierce. The winner walks away with a sweet prize of 1,000 Aussie dollars for their epic toss. Think it's just for pros? Nope. Anyone can join in, locals, tourists, everyone. Fun fact, in 1998, Olympic shot putter Sean Carlin set a record, tossing a tuna a staggering 37.23 meters. And for the ladies, Brooke Kruger holds the record with a 22-meter toss. This festival's been going strong for over 55 years, and it's not just about tuna tossing. There's live music, seafood feasts, parades, and tons of quirky competitions. Plus, with stunning coastal views and a town buzzing with energy, Tunarama is the ultimate Aussie experience you don't want to miss. So, pack your sunscreen, stretch your throwing arm, and get ready for a wild, fish-filled ride. See you at Tunarama. Think you've seen it all? Well, you haven't until you've seen Chinchilla Melon Festival, Australia's biggest and most absurdly fun celebration of watermelons. Happening every February in Queensland's Western Downs, this festival isn't just a melon party. It's a full-on adventure for anyone who loves quirky competitions, great food, and a whole lot of laughs. Picture this: melon ski? Yes, you heard that right. Participants being pulled across the track on watermelons instead of ski boards. And that's just the beginning. Then there's the Melon Ironman, a wild obstacle course with a melon twist. Because why not make everything harder with a melon in hand? For those with a serious appetite, there's the watermelon eating contest. The challenge? Devour the most melon the fastest. And trust me, it's a messy, hilarious showdown. But the real showstopper? The melon weigh-in. Local farmers bring their biggest, heaviest melons to compete for the coveted title of King of Melons. Beyond the competitions, there's live music, a bustling local market, and even more quirky activities to keep you entertained all weekend long. And here's the best part. It's not just about the fun. Chinchilla Melon Festival brings a huge economic boost to the town, drawing in thousands of visitors and supporting local businesses. So, if you're up for a weekend of laughter, adventure, and seriously big melons, make sure you don't miss the Chinchilla Melon Festival. See you there! on to your hats because you're about to hear about something you won't believe: cockroach racing. Yep, you heard that right. A race with cockroaches. Now don't get it twisted. These aren't your run-of-the-mill, slow-moving pests. These little guys are fast, beer-loving, and ready to race. Welcome to the most bizarre, hilarious, and ridiculously fun event in Australia: cockroach racing. It all started back in 1982, when someone in Brisbane thought, hey, why not race cockroaches? Fast forward a few decades, and it's now a national and international sensation, with the famous Storybridge Hotel hosting the wildest, weirdest races you can imagine. Here's how it works. You can either bring your own cockroach if you've got a fast one lying around, or buy a trained professional. And don't think these bugs are going in unprepared. Nope, these racers are often chilled or even given a little sip of beer the night before. Seriously, they get the full VIP treatment. Then it's race time. And let me tell you, these cockroaches can move. They can scurry 50 times their body length per second, equivalent to a human running at a blistering 320 kilometers per hour. It's like watching Formula One, but with cockroaches. But wait, the madness doesn't end there. Oh no. There's betting, a steeplechase with obstacles, because why not? And of course, the ultimate prize, the title of Cockroach Champion. And here's the cherry on top. The winning cockroach doesn't just take home bragging rights. Oh no. This little legend gets inducted into the Cockroach Hall of Fame, joining icons like Cocky Dundee. Yes, that's a real thing. It's a bizarre spectacle that will have you laughing long after the race is over. And trust me, you won't find anything like it anywhere else. Cockroach racing, where speed, absurdity, and a whole lot of fun come together in the most unexpected way. Ready to bet on a bug? You won't want to miss it. Whether you're racing cockroaches, tossing tuna, or rocking out in the Outback, Australia's festivals have something for everyone. It's all about fun, celebrating life, and embracing the unexpected. Ready to dive in? The madness down under is waiting for you, and you won't find anything like it anywhere else.